And so that's something that we're proud of, to get our apps published into the App Store. Like that was a big accomplishment for us, because it's super difficult to get an actual app, especially into like these app stores, and meet all the criteria and keep it compliant. And so there's a lot that goes into the background, and most people are like, how many people are on your team that does this part of it? And we're like, it's a small crew. But we worked really hard on, but it took a while. Those first 2.5 years was super, like, you didn't see much happening on the front end, but there was a lot going on in the background. So,
man, so just trying to find the talent just to even put this thing together before you even get to artists, producers, blah, blah, blah. Do you think people even understand the difficulty of trying to start something like this? I mean, the average person just starting their own business, just simple mom and pop stuff, it can be an adventure in itself. But dealing with this, dealing with social media and all of that, do people understand the work that went into this?
I will say, unless they're in a tech space, probably not as much, because there's a lot of there's a lot of testing. There's a lot of early mornings and late nights, and the office is in the bedroom. Like, it is like constant work. But I can say, probably not the masses understand the amount of work that's went into it. And just being able to build the company, get things like trademarked, and finally have all of our stuff like properly registered, and being able to function as a full corporation. Like, we are incorporated now. It's like just going through those steps, and just that has been a process, all while still trying to do things like fundraise and create some of these things where we get sponsorships and put on these events. So it's a lot. Did I miss?
No.
It's a lot.
You probably know more about social media now than you probably ever have.
Yes.
How was that particular journey? Because most people just Facebook, Instagram, that's it. They don't know the whole backstory of all of that.
We have to study a lot of the companies, some that come and people have never heard about, because we want to, and they may come and go. Some of the companies that entered the market that were similar to us have already exited. And we want to know what was their pitfall. So whenever we do a lot of the pitches, we'll talk about our competitors and who, we've studied what are some of their weaknesses and strengths. But and most people are like, hey, I haven't seen you on Facebook. I'm like, I'm on MVP Vibe right now. This is the app I'm on. But yeah, so I think that for us, like, sometimes when we see one of the top 5 have a glitch, we be like, look, everybody crashes at some point. Like, we always be like, see, you see what I mean? But yeah, so, and it's hard because whenever we see artists or people giving us feedback, sometimes they do give us feedback as if we are a big company, like a big corporation, because they expect us to be at the same standard. So those are some of the things that we have to just take into consideration.
Yeah. Hey, y'all, stay tuned. We've got more with MPV Vibe coming up. And this coming up, blocking music, we have tracks from artists that have actually been featured on MPV Vibe.
Yay!
So stay tuned. We've got the latest from Jay Darius, plus a track from MC Squared. But right now, music from Angel Centrone with REM. Y'all do not go anywhere. Keep it locked. This is the Urban Suite, KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.